Esme.
Guys, we are now live for another episode of the Inflation Game. And with us, we have two very funny comedians, Chris Dwayne and Mike Moran. And guys, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you.
Good. Thanks
What?
for having us.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Shit. We're gonna.
Can't hear either of
No,
us?
no, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to get out and come back on. Hold on. Here.
She couldn't hear either of us?
I suppose.
Oh, now I
I
can't
don't
hear you,
know.
Chris.
You can't? Yikes. I think only she can allow us to be heard.
I can't hear you, Chris. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? I can hear you now.
Now I can't hear either of you.
But you can
Esme.
hear me, Chris, or no?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes. All right.
Okay,
And
good.
now we're adding Andy. Andy, welcome. All right.
I don't know
Are
why
we
this
ready?
video
So,
thing
guys,
is
how is inflation treating you?
Oh,
I can't hear anybody.
How is inflation treating you? Here, I should be.
Hello?
Okay.
I
Here.
got it.
I'm posting it in case I wrote it what I wanted to ask. So, how is inflation treating you guys?
Me, it's very
No!
brutal. Yeah, no?
I can't.
Okay.
I've got to leave now again. I can't. All right. Can you guys hear me now?
I can.
All right. How has inflation been treating you?
You talking to me or Chris?
Both of you. There's no exclusions here.
Go ahead, Chris.
It's awful. I think that the time it really what stuck out to me the most is when sandwiches pierced $10 and they seem to have skyrocketed into the high teens very casually. It seems like not long ago it was an $8 sandwich and now it breached 10 and then it went into 17 somehow. So
Yeah.
I'm seeing it on the food. I'm seeing
I
it
don't
on
know
the
why I
food.
can't add Andy. But yeah, I mean, that's true. Like it used to be. I remember when there were sandwiches that were like $3, $4, $5. And I went to this place in Brooklyn, like I think Gowanus, probably. And there was a sandwich that was $20 because I was going to go in there for like research purposes. And I was like, wait, no matter how much, I am not about to pay $20 for a sandwich.
Yeah. My comment on it is it's tough, but don't blame the person behind the counter. Like growing up, I worked in movie theaters, and whenever the prices would go up, people would be angry with me, and I'm like 18. I believe me, I have no pull in the film industry, nor am I in charge of inflation. So maybe you should leave me alone.
Because
Yeah,
that's really true in a way that, like, you are not the president, you're not chair of the Fed, you're not any of those things. You're just an 18-year-old kid looking to make a few bucks.
Right. Even the
Yeah.
person that runs the establishment, I guarantee you, the vast majority of the time, they're not rolling in dough. You know, maybe if like, you know, even like the GM of the place where you're purchasing food or whatever is probably not making like that much money.
No.
Maybe
Yeah.
somebody higher up in an office.
Because the other thing is, like, so I went to like a coffee shop in Fidei, I guess, by the South Street Seaport. And I guess the coffee was like $5, over $5. And I was like, I kind of like cringed. And I was like, really showed kind of displeasure. And the guy's like, yeah, I know. If I went into a place, I'd also be kind of weirded out if I paid $5 for just a simple coffee. And he's like, I can put more stamps on your card because it was like the thing where if you have like, 10 stamps, you get one free. So he gave me like 5 stamps. And it was just nice that like there was some, you know, uh, there was some person that actually recognized like it sucks because like there are some cashiers where they just like have such a straight face when they're telling you some crazy price. And you're like, come on, like at least you couldn't afford this either. Like,
Yeah, but in their defense, they probably have to hear about it all day, and they're probably kind of like, dude, there's nothing I can do about it, you know?
yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true that it's probably like all the time that like, hearing about that. Like, I'd be surprised if, a day didn't go by where there wasn't
Yeah.
someone that kind of at least didn't groan when they heard about a
Right,
price. I
right,
mean,
right.
and it probably depends on the neighborhood, but like,
Yeah.
I always think that like if I'm in a less fancy neighborhood, the prices are going to be a little better, but that's not true. Like, anywhere in New York City, the prices are just,
Dude, even like McDonald's, like I feel like
I know.
my first gauge of like how much something cost was when a value meal was $2.99 when I was a kid, like a Big Mac meal. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's always what I judge inflation by.
Because now it's like at Wendy's, they have this $8 meal. And I'm like, but it's still Wendy's. Like,
When I was in high school, we had a challenge where if you could eat $10 worth of Taco Bell, then we would pay for your food. Nobody could do it.
$10, meaning like in one sitting,
Yeah.
but you'd have to finish all of it.
Yeah. It
And this
impossible.
was, so nobody could
No, this is like late
order that
90s.
much, or nobody could just eat that much.
Nobody could eat that much. It was so cheap at that time. It was like 89 cents for a taco.
Oh
That
my
would be a
gosh.
lot of tacos. That would be hard to take in one
No one could
sitting.
do it.
Like, I feel like you got $10 of tacos.
Yeah.
It'd be like
But
12
like, I
tacos.
mean, like, I feel like now $10 is like a taco and a soda at Taco Bell. I mean, I don't go there, but at Chipotle, a burrito and a soda is like almost $20. And Chipotle is still like the Mexican food McDonald's, I feel like.
Yeah. I
Uh,
feel like I can't leave the house without spending $40. That's going to happen. Like there will be $40 spent almost anywhere.
No matter what you do. I feel like even if you're just getting a soda and a snack or
Yeah.
you're paying for like the train or whatever,
right.
you're not
Yeah.
like going out to fancy dinners. I feel like you're still spending money.
But
Yeah.
I always think too about like how much we used to spend on like media and DVDs and videos and music and CDs and
Yeah.
things like that. And like now it's like nothing. It's like endless media for like almost nothing.
That's
Yeah,
so
because
true.
that's got to be hard for people that produce media then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, music is completely screwed. Like my girlfriend's band is like one of the biggest in Baltimore, really. And they don't make a dime. They're lucky if they come home with some pocket change after a tour.
Wow,
Oh my
because
gosh.
it's just, yeah, because it's so expensive. If you go on tour, there's so many expenses and nobody's covering that.
Nobody pays for CDs.
And nobody pays for CDs, nobody pays for like a DVD, and you still have to, I don't know. I mean, but it's hard to be like an independent artist, like unless you get signed and you get some sort of a record deal or you get like endorsements. It's like very hard in this world.
Even then, as a musician, at least, it's you can barely. Like I think I know one musician who's able to make it just as a musician right now.
Right, where they don't have to teach or they don't have to, have a podcast or, dog walking or something.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, my uncle is like probably the world's fourth best pianist. And he's still like struggling financially. And my grandma, who I was talking about before, would say, Alan is not successful because I have to pay for him when he comes to visit. And so basically, you guys should be thankful you don't have to know her because everything with her was something like that.
Fourth best in the world.
and he was in a worldwide competition and he got fourth. And then
Dang.
he was lucky enough, though, to get like a professorship at a university in Belgium and another one in Holland because that's where the competition was. So that was sort of the prize was
Wow.
that you got concerts there for a year and you got like a professorship. And so he was lucky he was able to teach because if he had been trying to live
Sure.
on concert alone, he wouldn't have even been, struggling. He'd be like, I don't know. But, he also, I don't want to say, now he's found himself a wealthy woman after he's retired.
There you
So
go.
he's okay now.
How are the wealthy people making money? Like, how are there
It's
so
a
many
bit
wealthy
like they
people?
probably, I don't know, because my friend had a successful IT recruiting firm like in the 80s and the 90s
Oh,
when it was big. And
right.
then he made some good investments and now he's basically retired and
Yeah.
he's doing some real estate investing and that's it. Like sometimes it's as simple as that. I don't know that he had any brilliant investing. I don't know that he's any more hardworking than anybody else, but he's like good with people and he got lucky and he's frugal.
Right.
That's a polite way to say it. Like he would definitely not be buying the $20 sandwiches. He would be killing a chicken
Yeah.
in his yard and making himself a turkey
Whoa,
sandwich out
whoa.
of wheat he grew.
That's
And
beyond frugal. You're slaughtering your own animals.
but this guy, though, he has like such a gigantic estate. Like he has like a horse stable, a pond, a tennis court, a pool,
Sounds like he's
a
living off the
a
horses.
guest house, and a main house, and yet he'll slaughter his own. I don't know. Maybe he could eat some of the. Probably he wouldn't eat the horses because they're like. Hopefully he doesn't watch this. No, but
Create your own killing floor and save.
so here is our first challenge, guys. In where is this? Fidei. There's like a restaurant, but it's not a fancy one, just like where you get a quick bite. They have combo one. You can get any two empanadas, two sides, and a soda or water. How much is that going to be?
Go ahead, Chris.
$14.
And Mike, what do you think?
I'm going $16.99.
$10.99.
Okay.
Oh, nice. $10.99.
Good.
I could text you guys at the end where this place is, but what was I gonna say? No, I wouldn't even pay that. I walked by that place and I'm like, that's too much money. And then I go into the pizza place and I get two slices of pizza and water bottle and it's like 13. And then I'm like, oh, I know that means I'm a fool, I guess. I always think pizza is going to be cheaper than it is. Uh, okay, now we have
I swear, for a long time, it felt like pizza was inflation proof. Like it felt like for
it.
30 years, it was $10 for a whole pizza. And it
Yeah.
barely changed.
And the thing is, like, that's why it's like, it used to be that they would say having a pizza place was like recession proof,
Right,
where
right,
people will always get pizza, partly because pizza always kind of stayed around the same. So
right.
you could still afford it even if you were struggling. But I guess now, I don't know, probably like OnlyFans is the only thing that's recession proof, or like,
I
the
ordered my
people
pizza
out
from Only.
there. People out there will pay for their OnlyFans, but they'll be really sick and be like, nah, I can't afford the copay.
Yeah, my insurance actually covers OnlyFans, so I'm good.
It does, like mental health.
No, I'm lying.
It would be nice if it covered things like that. It like a lot of things you could claim are like connected to mental health, and you could say it's covered on your insurance.
I feel like Trump would almost be supportive of that, Like let's
Yeah.
let's cover OnlyFans with.
If you're into performing, they've covered. You can do Netflix and stuff like that cheap. Hulu and call it studying.
Really?
So maybe OnlyFans falls under the same umbrella if you're the type of performer who might be looking into that.
Wow.
You're studying up your moves. Yeah, like if you're an actor, you can get Netflix and stuff like that on if you're really being pretty
You can write
unscrupulous
it
with your
off as
tax.
like that you're
Yeah,
studying.
exactly.
Probably for
What is
comedy too. You can write off your Netflix or Prime that say that you're studying it. Of
Yeah.
course, I just get my mom's Netflix and Prime, so I don't have to think about.
yeah. Yeah.
Now we have, all right, this is Hell's Kitchen. They have, it's like a bar. They have a happy hour. You can get frozen or rocks margaritas for how much?
$12
Am I the only
each.
one who's
Well,
studying?
Go for it. You said 12, Mike. What do
well,
you
for
say,
happy
Chris?
hour, maybe 7.
And Chris, what do you say? You're frozen.
He's on the rocks. What's your bid, Chris?
We lost him. He had one of too many of those drinks.
At least he froze on a nice, flattering shot.
Exactly. I've lost people in this. They just got so traumatized by these prices that they were no. All right. If he's gonna guess, they were $5.
Okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
It says so Sunday to Thursday all day and Friday to Saturday open to 7 p.m. is when you can get this deal at this place in Hell's Kitchen.
Okay. What exactly is Hell's Kitchen? I've always heard.
Hell's
I really don't know
Kitchen,
anything about New York.
that's a good question. And it's a terrible name for a neighborhood, which is why I'm often shocked that it's become gentrified and people are living there now.
Uh-oh, I
Like,
can't hear you now.
you can't or you can?
I
Can you
might have
hear
to leave
me or
and come
no?
back again.
All right, guys, we are stalled for a bit. Hopefully, not forever. Anyway, guys, if you are listening, you can talk about inflation. If you are looking at my shirt, try to see where there's the mistake. There is a mistake. All right, wait. Yay. All right. Hopefully
Okay,
now you can hear.
I can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear
I
me?
can't hear you.
Let me try
Let me just
leaving.
exit and come back in. Wait. Okay, guys, this is beyond frustrating, but we have to remember it's not an emergency like Iran or something like that, or, where you find out. Anyway, it's too bad because this has been a good episode. All right.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. I'm going to leave and come back in. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait. All right. Say something, please.
You there?
I can't hear you. Jesus Christ. Say something.
You can't hear me?
Hello?
No, I can't hear you either.
Hold on. Guys, this is truly a nightmare. But anyway, if you have comments, one inflation story also is that all right, pray, guys. I don't believe in God, but I'm going to pray that this works.
Can you hear me now? You there?
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right, I'm going to leave and come back on. Hello?
Hey.
All right, now I can kind of hear you.
Okay.
All right, so Hell's Kitchen, I'm often surprised at the fact that it has become, so wealthy given the name Hell's Kitchen,
hmm
but it basically is the West 40s and 50s, I would say, in the high 30s, but
hmm
it's Ninth Avenue and West. So anything like east of Ninth Avenue to like 6th Avenue is considered like Times Square or the theater district.
hmm
So, but I mean, real estate people will give something any name if they think it's going to get people to buy.
Right. Did it used to
Like,
be like a bad neighborhood?
yeah, I think it used to be more rough, more deserted,
Right, right.
and now it's better than it was. Like, now it's
Yeah,
pretty expensive. And I mean, a lot of gay people have moved there. Once the gays come, a
sure.
neighborhood's, on the up and up.
Oh yeah.
But it has like on the western part of it, it has like a lot of car dealerships and stuff. It's not as residential, but some of the buildings have great amenities.
Are they gay car dealerships?
Maybe I don't know what would a gay car be.
A lot of Miatas.
Really?
A lot of Miatas and Subarus for the women.
Well, yeah, duh. I mean that's
Um,
a given, but
is
like
it's different than the Bowery though?
the Bowery is the Lower East Side. That's the other end of the city. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
like close to the Williamsburg Bridge and the Brooklyn
Yeah.
Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge.
Have you ever
And the
seen
Lower
that
East
movie?
Side also
You're,
used to be more like tenements, and now it's become nice. Wait, are you
oh,
on the
okay.
subway or is that a background?
Why?
Are you on the subway or is that a background?
It's not a background. No, I just entered the train, but it won't be leaving for a good number of minutes. So
That's New York
it's
City subways. And so,
empty.
by the way, for anyone not from New York City, subway rides are now $3. So get good at hopping the turnstiles.
Have you seen that documentary, The Sunshine Hotel, about the Bowery?
My,
No.
no.
It's really good.
Sunshine Hotel. I'm gonna write it down. I like good documentaries. I saw the one about the guy, the chess thing. You saw that with the kid from New York who beats Magnus in chess.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
No.
Uh, it's engaging even if you don't play chess. But anyway, it's all right. They're doing much better work with documentaries as of late.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I love documentary. Have you ever heard of Cropsey from Staten Island? That documentary?
No, it's
So,
awesome.
yeah, it's a filmmaker I'm actually kind of getting to work with somewhat now. He's like my favorite documentarian.
So, guys,
Nice.
now we have a documentary about Hell's Kitchen. No, we have a nice restaurant in Hell's Kitchen, and they have an hors d'oeuvre called lamb lollipops, Moroccan spiced lamb with harissa yogurt and pomegranate glaze. How much is that appetizer?
$24.99.
Whoa, really? That much? I would guess more like $12.99. 15.
Oh,
15.
26
Wow.
Whoa.
for
Man,
an appetizer. No, never mind what the main dish costs. Let's see, their entrees. Their most expensive entree is $46.
I'm kind
Um,
of surprised it's not more.
I actually saw. I've seen a few restaurants that have entrees that are in the 50s, but I
Mhm.
also saw a restaurant. I'll try to find it where it was 115 for an entree on the east
Damn.
side because it was like all different. It was like a shawarma Middle Eastern place, but there were all different kinds. I think.
Wow.
Now let's see. It's
That better come with a trip to the Fixins bar.
right. Now we have all right, this is an apartment, which if you don't know, you can buy apartments in the city, which that to me felt weird when I first heard about it because it's still an apartment. It's not
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
a 3-bed, 3-bath on the Upper West Side, and it has views of Central Park. How much is it selling for?
2.9 million.
2 or 3.9?
2.9 million.
And Mike, what do you think?
I would have no. I'd have to just. Yeah, I guess I would have to say 2.9 million as well, because that's the only.
Take his lead, right? It's like cheating
Yeah,
on a
that's the
math
best.
quiz.
That's the most educated guess I can make right now is
All right.
what Chris thinks.
Well,
5.8 million.
whoa.
For one apartment.
Yep, it's just an apartment. You're still on top of your neighbors. You still don't have a yard. You don't have a driveway.
So you can be a multi-millionaire and only get an apartment out of it.
That's a wild
That's
part about New York. That is crazy to me.
that was always
Yeah.
what was
Yeah.
kind of weird to me.
I was
That
at
you're
a Special Olympics event for my nephew today, and my sister was in DC or around DC, and my sister was saying it probably costs like $1 million a year for tuition at the school that we were at. And I was like, "What?
Oh
what
my
school
gosh.
was it?
Huh?
What school was it?
I can't remember."
But it was where in Baltimore?
DC.
I mean, DC does have some expensive schools. Like Sidwell Friends is where the Clintons went and the Obamas went. But I don't know. I heard that tuition for private schools is like 70,000 for a private school.
Yeah, I'd never heard $1 million before.
I don't think it could
Yeah.
cost 1 million. Maybe that's. I
Yeah.
don't think
Nah.
so. It's not 1 million.
Okay, maybe she was
Yeah.
exaggerating.
So now we have, there's the Upper West Side, there's a restaurant, and they have the dessert part. Let's do the bread pudding. How much is the bread pudding?
Same restaurant?
No, it's on the Upper West Side. It's a different restaurant.
$14.99.
And Mike, what do you think?
$16.99.
This one is $6.95.
What?
Whoa.
They're
It's a
most
crumb. It's a crumb. Yeah.
That's probably what it is, right? It's probably something this big.
It's made out of old cafeteria rolls.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah.
more common than one would think because
Yeah.
it looks like their most expensive dessert is something called the Metro Hot Fudge, which is $10.95. Which is
I'm liking this place. That's like
I
Chili's. Right?
what?
Yeah.
It's like Chili's or something.
I got
Yeah,
to get back into Chili's and Applebee's. Those places are priced appropriate.
there's
They
a
do a good
long.
job.
I mean, Chili's. I went to a Chili's, or I tried to with my sister in like Long Island, and there was such a long wait that we just gave up and we went to a different place that was probably more expensive.
Uh,
But I mean, yeah, Chili's
is discount friendly.
yeah. I feel like Chili's, Applebee's, they've got like specials. They've got like lots of different deals. Like I feel like if you want to go out, you're at least not gonna, feel it as much. You can get something that feels somewhat reasonable. All right, where is this place? Because I want to do different neighborhoods. Okay, this is Soho. Yay. So it's a different neighborhood. Soho, and it's a cafe, and they do breakfast and lunch. How much is their watermelon salad?
I think Soho is pretty much the worst of it, price
It
wise.
is because it's a big tourist spot.
Yeah. Mm.
I thought it was like the punk rock area.
Is there even a punk rock area?
I
I
think
don't know that the
Yeah.
city
That would
has
be
a
more
punk.
like Greenwich Village, I suppose,
Oh,
if ever one would be that. But
huh.
now they're all
I feel like,
anything in Manhattan is kind of crazy. But Soho, I don't know, 11.99.
all
No, it's
right,
a
Mike,
watermelon salad. Man, I never bought that in my life. I never bought a watermelon salad.
$15.
it
Yeah.
was 16.
Nicely done, Mike. Nicely done.
So
Yes.
no, the thing is like, I feel like a lot of areas are, I don't know what area would be punk rock, but I feel like lots of areas are just very trendy and
Well, when I
Oh,
expensive.
went there with a school trip in the '90s, it had that vibe.
SoCo.
Bleecker Bob's is out in there. Yeah, that's what I'd be thinking of as punk rock or
Bleecker
Bleecker Bob.
Bob's?
You know Bleecker Bob's?
I don't know it. I probably would know it if I saw it.
All right. Well, I'll log back in a minute if you guys are still playing. Thanks for having me,
Yeah.
Esme.
Oh,
All
the
right, Mike.
subway's going now?
It's about to go, but I'll be in another lull. If you keep playing, I'll log back in. Mike, nice to meet you. Wish you guys the
You too,
best.
Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Take
All
care.
we'll
right,
be
take care.
playing.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, I switched there. All right. Yeah, let's see.
We'll
All
see.
right, we'll go. Um, this is Sunnyside, Queens.
Okay.
So this is a good change up. Where do they have their prices? Wait. Okay. They have a price fixed lunch menu where the appetizers you can get steamed mussels, tomato and avocado salad, or a carrot ginger soup. Their entree is a filet de sole, a pomme puree, or a coq au vin, or a pappardelle pasta and shrimp. And you can get a dessert of ice cream, or you can get the house wine. So this is their lunch special, and you can get it from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. How much is it?
$21.
Almost 20.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like that's a lot of food. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like it feels like it's good food too. Like, it's not just.
Yeah, I like it.
But Sunnyside, yeah, Sunnyside, Queens, it's getting expensive.
What is Sunnyside, Queens?
I know. All right, this is in
What makes it
Brooklyn
sunny?
Heights. All right, they have a tomato soup. How much is that going to be in Brooklyn Heights?
$9.
All right, wait, add. All right, now we have someone else joining.
I'm
us.
so
We have
sorry,
Jessica.
guys. Hi.
All right, we can't hear her. I can't
Oh.
totally hear you, but if you can adjust it.
I can hear Jessica.
All right, so how much is
Oh,
the
you can hear
tomato
me.
soup?
Okay, thank you.
I
Can you
don't
hear
know.
me?
Oh, wait, now I can't hear anybody. Am I going to have to leave this again? Hold on.
I'm so sorry. How is it
No, it's not
going?
your fault. This has been happening all night. We have to keep logging.
Oh,
up.
oh, okay.
Where are you, Jessica?
Where am I?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm in
guys,
Brooklyn.
can you
Where
hear
are you?
me? I
Baltimore.
can't hear you at
Oh.
all.
You can't. You having trouble with the steam yarn?
I can't hear you guys at all.
You
I'm
there?
gonna.
Oh no, that's too bad. Have you guys been able to play a little bit, or has it been?
Yeah, we have.
So you're in Baltimore.
Mhm.
Do you do comedy there?
Yeah, not as much as I used to. I used to be more active in the scene.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of
Yeah.
doing other stuff, but still.
All right, guys,
I
can
hear
you
you.
talk or no?
Yeah. Can you hear
I
us?
can't hear you at all.
Oh, no.
I think maybe Jessica and I
Jesus.
both have to log out and come back on.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll try logging
I'm
out.
not
and
doing
come back
this
in.
ever again.
Let's try it. We'll try
I
logging
can't
out.
hear you at all.
We're gonna come
I
back.
can't hear you. All right, do you have anything to say or no?
Can you hear me?
Jesus, for fuck's sake, I will never do this again. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm hearing something, so let's hope for the
Can
best.
you hear us?
Hey,
Now we can. All right,
Oh,
so
okay.
this is good. It's
Cool.
been the whole time it's been bad,
Oh
but
no.
and I'm
Sorry.
not really an IT person, but that's I just like more basic, like we reboot the phone and curse,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not
Well,
like
that makes
sophisticated
sense.
techniques. Now we have a tomato soup at a restaurant near where you live, Jessica, in Brooklyn Heights. How much is
So
their
I'm gonna say
tomato
how
soup?
much I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh
You
gosh.
probably ate there,
Is
so
it?
you probably
Can you tell me if it's like a bowl or a cup?
they
Does it
just
matter?
say it's a soup. They don't tell you, but that's a good question.
$12.
And Mike, what do you think?
$14. No.
$11.90.
Okay. Yeah. I
$11.95.
Oh wow.
That still feels
I
terrible
know.
to me because it's
Do
like
I do? Is it like Price is Right? Do I not get anything if I'm over?
we just kind of make it a fun thing. We don't really keep
Okay.
track of scores.
It's not
More
like
like
strict. Okay.
it's not like we're gonna give people demerits or whatever if you don't
Okay.
get it.
so I can't bid $1.
No, they love that $1.
I know. I never. What is the $1? And then sometimes somebody would like do a $2, right? To like undercut the
Right.
other
So
person.
then they like really screw over the person who did $1.
Right. And why is it $1? Like, could you
Because
do
they have to go
$100?
under. They can't go over. So
But
they're
why do you have to go so far under? Like, why can't you
I don't
just?
know.
Because
I don't
then you
know.
know that you're lower than everybody else.
Yeah,
I think.
basically, so nobody else will go above you except for the $2 person. That's an asshole,
Because
apparently.
I don't think you can do 99 cents, right? You can't make it 99
Oh, I don't
cents.
know. Is that a rule? There's so many
I
rules.
feel like
Okay.
they didn't really do cents on
No,
prices
they didn't
right, from
really
what I
do
remember.
sense, did they?
From
Yeah.
what I remember from my childhood summers,
I always wanted to do Prices Right. So this is the next question.
Plinko and the big wheel looked like the most fun.
Yes,
I don't
the
know
big
either,
wheel.
though.
Oh my God, the big wheel was so cool.
What is the big wheel? I don't know.
Oh, it's that, they all have to spin what do they call it? What is it
Showcase
called?
Showdown.
Showcase Showdown to see if they're gonna, place in the Showcase Showdown at the end. Well, or something like that.
Now I think I remember it.
Yeah.
Now they have a sunny 2-bedroom apartment. The apartments are always sunny. I've never seen
Oh,
it be
yeah,
a
they're always
cloudy
sunny.
apartment.
If it's not sunny, they say cozy or like, I don't know, something else.
Does sunny just mean you have a window?
Yes.
And it's not facing a brick wall. I think that's what
okay.
it generally means, which I've had a lot of. So this is renting
Sunny
a
2-bedroom that you're renting in Astoria, and they say Upper Ditmars. And all brand new appliances and fixtures. You get a new fridge, a new dishwasher, a new countertop, 2 blocks from
Two-bedroom.
Astoria Park, top floor in a 2-story building. Wow.
Oh God.
And it's close to the shopping naturally, and it's off the subway. How much is it going to cost you to rent this apartment?
2,200.
And Mike, what do you think?
I have no idea the prices up there.
Yeah, that's hard if you don't know.
I guess I'll just go $1.
3,100.
Oh
for
my
this.
God. Astoria is supposed to be one of the cheaper areas, by the way.
I
just so you
thought
know.
so for sure, and
I know a lot of people
like
have good deals in Astoria, but that is not one of them.
Yeah.
like a lot of comics live in Astoria for that reason, but
I know. That's
I
a
hear
crazy
it's
amount.
creeping up, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Very super intense.
I mean, like I see in Cobble Hill, Cow Gardens,
Oh,
Boredom Hill,
that's one of the
2
nicer
bedrooms
areas.
are way more. They're like 4,000. I've seen a couple of 2 bedrooms that are like 3,400 there, but
Yeah.
most 2 bedrooms are like $8,000 there.
Right. If they're new, especially, but yeah, I just know a lot of people in Astoria that have like a mom and pop kind of super as opposed to like a big building. And I think that's why.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
But this sounds like a brand new, nice building. So they're like, let's make it as expensive as we want. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good point that if it's a small time landlord who's
Yeah.
owned the
And
building
there's a
for
lot
a
of those in
while.
Astoria.
Yeah, I lived in one of them where the landlord had lived there forever, and she lived on one of the floors, and then she rented the 2 other floors out, and her family was there. She didn't want to move. She probably bought it for a song in 19 whatever, and she just probably, she
Yeah.
doesn't want to charge people a fortune. She just wants to keep
Right.
people there
That's
who she
reasonable.
likes.
Yeah.
So this is like a fast food kind of restaurant in Forest Hills. Well, not, just,
Uh,
quickly in and out, not
Not a so like a
not a
known place.
fancy place.
Is it a
And
known fast food place, or is it more like a
I think
deli?
it's more of a known place, and they have how much is a hot dog, we'll say, from there.
So this isn't like a known chain.
No, I don't think it is.
A hot dog.
$7.
$5.
It is 5.
Oh yes, that's one of the few things that's still cheap. Hot dog. $5. Oh my god.
A great papaya, I think they might be
Oh,
less
great.
than that.
They might be even be cheaper at Grace Pie.
It all depends on like if they're like a cool hot, if
Mhm.
it's like a classic just hot dog, or if it's like got a bunch of crazy stuff. On
Oh
it.
yeah, they have like toppings and stuff.
Right.
Of hot dogs.
I don't think I could. All right, this is my step count. Okay. There is this place. This is a nicer place. It is back in Hell's Kitchen again. I guess I spend more time there than I think.
This is an apartment.
This is a restaurant. One of their main courses is arroz con mariscos, Peruvian style paella with shrimp, fish calamari, octopus, scallops, mussels, and clams. How much is that?
Oh, and that's like a big plate, right?
Yeah, it's the entree. Yeah, though who knows how big an entree is these days?
Oh, it's not like a family style. I think of paella as like family style, but I don't know. 38.
And Mike, what do you think?
Man, I was gonna say like 18.
Hey, maybe I don't know. I don't know.
How close is it to the aquarium?
This is close to Broadway area.
Yeah, that's a good question about the aquarium, but the aquarium's in Coney Island.
Yeah, that's in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, that's
But this is
pretty
more
far from
Midtown
here.
Manhattan.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, in that case, $25.
35.
Wow.
But yeah,
But
I
I
just
think it
don't
is a
have to
big,
have-
like a family style. I could be wrong. Not that that makes it much better, but
yeah, nothing can make it better. It just stinks.
yeah, everything's just fucking expensive. Oh my god.
Like everything is just terrible. Wait, what was
And yet
it?
somehow we like I get overwhelmed when I think about stuff like this, like my anxiety and everything. But somehow we like turn out okay for the most part. Am I right?
No, I know.
Somehow we slide by.
Definitely, we've somehow have managed to not all
Yeah.
heart attacks
Die
or
of starvation.
breakouts.
I just have to remind myself that as I'm hearing like these prices and everything.
Yeah, we're okay. We're all right.
Like people in Baltimore, or people are always like, "Oh, you're in Baltimore. You got that cheap Baltimore rent," and I'm like, "Oh, this is cheap. I didn't.
Oh,
Doesn't feel
yeah,
cheap to me.
I would
Guess I
ask
don't
you
have
what
a
you
shot
pay,
of
but-
making anywhere else."
But no one's forcing you to go into these restaurants. So we are
That's true.
all
That's true.
we can
Yeah.
just walk by.
I mostly only go to these restaurants if my parents are paying for it,
Sure.
or somebody else is paying for it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only nightmare you have is if it's not clear who's paying, and you're like,
God, yeah.
you order all this stuff,
Or
and
if
they're like,
you-
we're splitting the
Or
bill.
if you
I'm
get
like,
something cheap and then your friends are like, let's just all split it. And you're like, but I got something so much less than you because I'm broke.
Especially when you're the non-drinker like me.
Oh God, that must be
Yeah.
really hard. That's totally like not cool for people to do that.
They
I always feel
usually
like
don't,
people
but
are-
occasionally it'll happen.
Yeah, I'm sure.
it's always better to do separate checks, I guess, because I mean, not
Yeah.
for the server, but in general, if it's
Yeah.
a group of friends, it's better to do that rather than have
Oh
any.
yeah, but
Because
some
always
people
there are some
definitely.
people that will, order lavishly, and other people that are more.
Yeah, if you all
conservative.
order similar things and you're all drinking, that's one thing. But if like somebody gets like an appetizer, the other people are getting like giant entrees and drinks and stuff, it's like that's not cool.
It's always good just to have no friends, and then you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. I'm splitting the bill with me and my other two personalities.
Yeah, just go eat by yourself.
That's definitely the way to avoid this.
Yeah, that's a fun thing to ask your server to split the bill when it's just you.
Can you split the bill?
Like, are you okay?
Now, this is a hair salon in Yorkville, which is the Upper East Side. They have a women's fresh cut. I don't know how a cut wouldn't be fresh, but how much is that?
And it
they
doesn't
mentioned,
say if a blow dry is included, or does it?
I guess it's not because there's another category, wash
Oh.
and blow. So I guess probably
Oh,
not. But
that's
this is
okay.
also for first time clients.
Oh, so there's
only.
definitely a deal of some kind.
Yeah.
Still hard to say. I would say 45.
And Mike, what do you think?
Jeez, I have no idea. I'm going $1 again.
65.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. Just because it's like that's not exactly like the nicest area. And
Yorkville, yeah, because it's more like where the
kind of
commerce
weird. Yeah.
Yorkville, because it's also so far east that's why it's
Yeah.
kind of not as
Yeah.
as
And also, if they
exclusive.
say it's like a first time thing, it's like usually it's cheaper, you know. But
Sure, I would think.
I guess 65 is still cheap in today's day and age for a haircut, even without
I
a blow
mean, I
dry.
remember like years ago when I was in the city doing an internship, and they said I'd get a free coloring, but it wasn't like free, and they convinced
Oh, yeah,
me
yeah,
to
yeah.
add all these extra stuff, and I spent like a couple $100s, and I was just like,
Yeah,
I
they
kind of
used
got
to.
mad at them, and then I got it reduced.
Yeah, all the fun fake deal things.
Yeah, nothing. When they say you're getting something for free, but you also have to purchase all these other things,
It's usually
like they
never.
have that now with Venmo, where if you send someone a Venmo request, you'll get all kinds of offers. But it's
Oh,
always like,
really?
yeah, like if you send someone a Venmo request, like I'll get offers for like this
Oh,
dog food
but
and like
those aren't
yoga
real. Yeah,
classes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's usually like
They're
one
not.
of them was real, where you got a free week of yoga classes, but I don't do
Oh,
yoga, so that's the big
no.
obstacle. So, but yeah, those usually it's like you have to. It's like the first 10 are free, and then you pay.
Right.
Now we move to Union Square Park. There is at the farmers market. How much is a cinnamon bun?
Mm-mm.
$4.
$6.
$6.25.
Oh,
It's reasonable. It's reasonable.
I mean, but it's a
some of them are
farmers
bigger than others. Depends, you know.
The
If
farm.
Yeah.
it's a really big one, then
That's kind
something.
of a favor to me to make something. If you make something like that cheap, for me, that's
Yeah.
not good. Ultimately,
You like cinnamon buns.
Especially if it's like
It doesn't.
homemade.
Oh yeah. And somehow it feels healthier because it's at a farmer's market, even though it's not. You know.
It feels like that's a stereotype about a farmer's market, that it's going to be healthier. But I look at a lot of stuff, I'm like, is it really healthier? Like
Maybe the weed is healthier or something. Make it with it's real good cinnamon. I don't know,
Right.
and real sugar.
Yeah. And I'm supporting a local business. I should
Mhm.
eat 3 of these.
Totally, absolutely. Just have them all day. It'll be
It'd
like
be selfish not to.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, when you get like a cinnamon, when you make it with more real ingredients, it is healthier for you. Just
Mhm.
the media's like, oh, but sugar free. This anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have a seafood place in Woodhaven, Queens. How much is a pound of steamed vegetables from there?
Oh gosh, it's been a long time since I've gotten something like that. Pound $9.
I like that. I'll go 901.
That's a Price is Right tactic.
That is another way. Everybody always like go a little bit over. It is $5.99.
Oh damn. Okay, well
Reasonable.
that's more reasonable than I thought. That's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like, even though we get it when we're wrong, it still kind of feels good to know
Yeah.
that.
It's like, oh wow.
When
Okay.
you see, wow, there's something that's
$3
not as
cheaper than
bad
I
as you
thought.
think it
That's-
is.
yeah.
It's like when I assume someone I meet who's like super successful, like, oh, they're probably like 20 years younger than me, and then I find out they're just like a few years younger than me,
Yeah.
or even older than
I
me,
know,
and it's like, oh, I like that.
the same thing, right? Like, okay, they've had some challenges. Didn't
Right,
happen
right,
easily for
right.
them.
I mean, people who are like successful and they're 27 or something, you got to assume that like they had some kind of a leg up, like, a really wealthy family member. They knew
Or they're gonna have
someone.
like a nervous breakdown at some point.
I
Yeah, because
comfort
you have nowhere
myself.
to go but down if you're that successful.
Well,
at
right. It's hard
27.
to get success when you're young, if you really break it down. So we can feel better about not having
I
success.
mean, it depends what
feel
you
better about
define
knowing.
as success, but I mean, I think what we have to do is look at small things as being success. Like you held
Absolutely.
down a job and you didn't get fired, and
Right.
it was enough to pay your rent. Like maybe that's successful at like
Mhm.
27. Like
Mhm.
not
Yeah,
that
we're
you
all
have
very
this
successful.
podcast and it got
Not
millions of
spiraling into
views.
debt at that age, I feel like, is a success.
Oh, I spiraled. No, I got into like a couple of $1,000s of credit
Oh,
card
that's
debt,
not.
but it was for a
That's
car
not-
repair.
That's nothing.
But I thought that was terrible. I was
No.
like, you're
Not
right. There are
enough.
people that have like millions
Oh,
in
yeah.
debt.
Oh yeah, no. Once you go to grad school, you see
Yeah.
like some people. Who
My
just have
girlfriend
fun
in
loans.
my 20s had like over 100 grand in like law school debt.
That's
That's
where
a-
you're like,
But
I think that's average.
Oh, no.
So, like,
yeah.
if you
At least with law school, usually you're gonna
Yeah,
get
no.
a good salary, but not
I
always.
know some people with that kind of number of debt with nothing, with no degree or anything.
Right.
I
Or
mean, then it's
like an arts degree. Like I went to grad film school. I had friends take out some big loans for that.
I mean, the thing is that they say like, if you're doing like a field that's going to be a high paying field, then it's more justified to like.
Right.
But
Yeah.
on the same token, like law doesn't pay as much for some sectors
yeah.
of law than it
for
used
sure.
to.
There's definitely like a big range for sure.
Yeah, for law.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing corporate law, maybe
And
it does, but like
and the ones that pay a lot are the ones that you work like nonstop. Like my
Mm.
sister's a partner at a law firm, but like she had to work like every day for like 20 years to get that job.
Sure.
yeah, it's a little bit soul sucking if you're gonna
Yeah,
be doing
Very.
that stuff.
very soul sucking.
Jessica, what do you do film wise?
So I writing and directing, and then I'm aspiring and I've done some stuff, and I also teach a lot of screenwriting and TV writing classes
Nice.
at colleges.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the big bucks, you guys. Teaching.
Can
in
I just
colleges.
ask real
Oh
quick? I don't mean to-
yeah. That's
What? I
gonna
don't mean
make
to,
you a millionaire.
I
Sorry,
don't
what?
mean to like go off topic, but can I ask you like what's your dream project? Like what would you like to do?
Ooh.
Oh, well, I mean, I like both TV and film. I mean, even though both are in a terrible place, especially film, but I made a feature with my friends that I helped produce and I starred in, but I still want to direct my first feature. And hopefully I'm working on something. Hopefully, maybe I will in the next few years. But I'd also love, especially like money wise, to get a really great like writer's room job. I mostly love dramedy, like half hour, like streaming. There's been so many good shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, dramedy is usually what I lean towards, or like, an hour would be great too.
Mhm.
Like a smart hour with some comedy. I
Nice.
would, of course, do a half hour too, but half hours can be really, stupid sometimes. But yeah, I love a writer's room job.
Cool.
Of course, there's
I
so few
bought-
of them now. What?
I bought like a pair of jeans and like a jumpsuit from Danielle Weisberg, who wrote for The Simpsons.
Oh,
And I was hoping the creativity would seep into me, but it hasn't. So far, I just do a couple good Facebook posts a year and keep people entertained about inflation. And
I
that's
didn't.
my destiny.
I'm curious. Why was she selling her jeans?
She wrote
Yeah.
on it. She sold
That's not a
they
good
were-
sign. She wrote
It's
those
not
because she's
encouraging.
selling her jeans. What?
They were jeans that like had like cuts in it and also had like jewels on them. And then the jumpsuit was rather like velvet green and like rather nice. I don't know. She posted that they no longer fit her and that she was selling them on Instagram. And I was like, yeah, these look cool. And I probably spent too much. They were
Wonder why she-
$75 each.
Had to do that though. Why can't you?
Right.
Because you're right. Why can't you just donate
mean,
them when you're that successful?
I know.
Like,
I mean,
you
I'm
really
hoping
have
it
to
would be-
sell.
I don't know how long she wrote for them, but I would think she'd have some money.
Which era of Simpsons did you
Yeah.
write for?
That's a good question. Wait, let me see.
And how long?
But you're right that a lot of these jobs don't always last.
Well, a lot of writers' room jobs, The Simpsons is kind of different, but a lot of writer jobs, like if you're a first time writer, a lot of time the second season they'll just get like a whole new writing staff. Like the upper people will still do
Oh,
it, but,
wow.
like the TV writers they'll just change the whole staff. I don't know what
Why?
that's about. I don't know, to like mix it up or something, you know?
It says she has over a decade of experience in
Oh,
television for TBS, Netflix, Fox, and HBO.
huh.
She was in the movie Helicopter Mom. I could give you her Instagram or her
Oh, that's okay.
Venmo. You
Helicopter.
can Venmo her and
Oh,
be like,
sure.
here's some money to share your
Oh no,
secret.
that's okay. I'll just snoop around. I don't need to pay her money. It's okay.
Writing
boy.
it, she writes that working in Hollywood has been challenging, but the
Mm.
last few years have presented unseen obstacles. I guess that's why she had to sell the
Well,
jeans.
maybe that is why she had to
I've gone from being poached from jobs to searching for employment well
a
below
lot
my
of TV writers
experience
are
and
out of work
skill
right
set. From sifting through a plethora, yada yada yada, looking for her next gig. It's hard. It says,
Well, right now it's really hard. Like they after the strike, apparently I was reading like um producers and networks, they got rid of like a third of the TV shows. I mean, because there was so much streaming and now you can definitely notice there's a lot less, you know.
yeah, I mean, because I guess you have to
But
pay
I don't
more.
know
I
why.
guess
There's still the demand for it. It's like they're just being cheaper, I guess.
it's hard to know if maybe people are just not watching that as much and it's harder.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
it's
don't think
harder to
that's it,
sell
but I could be wrong.
advertising.
Yeah, I don't yeah, and they might be trying to get more AI stuff going.
AI is now all the rage and, taking some jobs. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
now we'll do a hotel one. We're pretend that
Oh,
this
hotels.
Memorial Day weekend
Hotels are tough.
we're going to Hyannis, Massachusetts, which is in Cape Cod. We're
Yeah.
going to stay Friday through Sunday, and it's 2 adults traveling. Let's see what hotels.com gives.
Oh,
All right, here is wait. Okay, here is they have the Hyannis Harbor Hotel. It supposedly gets a rating of very good. How much is it per night?
160.
Memorial Day weekend?
Yes. This coming Friday through this coming Sunday.
300.
It is 263 a night. So your
Right.
total for the whole weekend would be 690. The Fairfield Inn, no, that's higher. The Fairfield Inn is 306 per night. They have
Oh,
something, the Sunbird Cape Cod Resort, that is 157. Oh, there's others. America's Best Value goes down to
well,
122.
that's not good, I don't think. That's like
America's Best.
that's like
How
Hotel
bad?
8 or whatever. Like that's just I don't know. That's not good. I
What is
wouldn't want to see.
value title.
Yeah, no. I would
If
think
it
there'd
has the
be a
best
lot
value,
of
it's probably
no. There'd probably be some bugs in there that I wouldn't trust and stuff.
it's got a pool though.
Oh,
An indoor pool there.
maybe. I'd have to see pictures and read ratings for something like that.
It supposedly has a rating of 7.8, and
Hmm.
the other one that was 263 has a rating of 8. So
Yeah.
but
Well,
I
maybe it's better than
it could be better than you think it is, but I mean, I
yeah.
remember when I went to Cape Cod in probably 2010,
Yeah.
and
I went
my
there around that time.
at Memorial Day weekend, and my friend we didn't have any reservations. My friend's like,
Oh yeah,
let's just go.
totally,
I'm like, we're
totally
not gonna
booked.
find anything. It's
No,
Memorial Day
yeah.
weekend. And we got a hotel room. The first one we went up to in Hyannis had a vacancy, and it was like 35 a night. So that's
What?
why I
That's
was
insane.
curious.
That's
It
crazy.
I didn't unless she maybe negotiated a deal, my
I don't
friend.
know. That still sounds pretty crazy for 2010, but
Even 2010, that
yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
but I remember that's what it was, and then I
That's
know, but like it's hard to know how she if
Yeah.
you negotiated something, maybe. Like she was a stripper. I don't know. Maybe she's like, I'll do some free
Yeah,
lap dances if
she
you
must have done
raise
something.
rates.
She knows how to work it.
Let's say, okay, now we'll do a flight. Where are we gonna
A
go?
flight.
We'll go to Amsterdam. All right. Hey, yeah, Amsterdam. Yay. All right. Now, why did it do this? All right. Oh, now it did Canada. All right, we'll do Canada.
Where in Canada?
All right, we're going on July 20th through July 27th. So that's like your so it's a week thing. Let's say we went to oh, wow, they have everything. Let's say we go to Calgary. How much is that?
From where?
From New York. Wait, now it's gonna do it. Okay.
In July.
Yeah. The one time it's probably actually bearably warm there.
Right. I definitely have no idea with Calgary. That's for sure not some place I've gone to.
Not probably
Is there
where I'm
anything-
not making
Is
plans.
there any reason to go to Calgary? Just kidding. I'm sure it's lovely.
There might be some Canadians listening to this.
I know. I love my Canadian friends. I'm
But
sorry,
you're probably
Calgary's
still
not
not
high on my
going to
list.
Calgary.
It's not Toronto or Quebec. but,
Montreal or Vancouver. It is for American Airlines.
I'm
How
going-
much is that round trip?
okay, and it's 4 days in July in the weekdays, right?
Yeah.
That's tough.
No, it's a Saturday to a Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday to Saturday. Oh gosh, I just have no reference with this, but I'm gonna say 500.
And Mike, what do you think?
300.
607
Mm.
for American Airlines. If you did something called Porter Airlines, which I've never heard of them honestly,
That
it's
sounds-
435.
that
Porter
like the new
Airlines
Spirit?
might be the Spirit Airlines
Porter
of
Airlines.
Canada here.
Sounds a little weird. Do they make you smuggle something with you? Porter.
But let's see, wait, a car rental.
Choice is everyone's favorite drug mules.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
The
You
drug
said what about car rental?
Car rentals are ripoffs. So all right. It will
Mhm.
do. Where would we be going?
Car rentals
Let's
are-
say we went.
No joke.
What?
Car rentals can be so pricey.
Well, because also it looks like it's a good deal, and then they get you
They have
with
all these
like
extra charges. and
deposits, and
if you don't get it in a certain time, it's all just
I could see people racing through, and you get a ticket because you're like, we gotta get.
I've done that before, and you have to like clean the car out. It's just like
and it has to be filled with gas, and
Mm-hmm.
all right, they say you went this Thursday, and you're returning it on Monday, and you're going to New Orleans. All
You're
right.
renting it from New York
From
to New Orleans.
Okay. Here we have you're renting from Avis, and it's an economy car, 4 seats, automatic. You get unlimited mileage, and it gives you an online check-in. How much is it going to be for the 3 days?
From New York.
In New Orleans, you're going to a
Oh,
place.
in New Orleans. You
Yeah,
rent
you're going to once you've gotten to New Orleans, you're getting the car.
it.
For 3 days.
3 days.
Are things a little cheaper in New Orleans? I would think so, right?
A little.
Hope so, but I
mean,
never
some
know.
things.
It's a
For sure.
tourist spot though, but
Right.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember last time I rented a car. It's been a couple of years. So
$500.
you want what it says for the per day? Is that what it is?
what is it for the 3 days? It
Oh, 3
gives the
days.
price for the 3 days.
360.
And Mike, what do you think?
500.
154 allegedly, but
What? That one, that's another one where I'm like, that's really well, yeah, definitely has
And I
some
can sleep in it too, right?
my friend will come in there and do all that. she comes with the car. I mean, because the thing is, like, it's a whole trick because it's
They definitely add a lot of things though to that amount.
like once it says 154, I doubt that's all you're going to be paying
Yeah,
for
no,
3 days. I'm sure you're paying
there's
closer
fees
to
and
5. Wait, let's
yeah.
see if you go see free cancellation. But then if you add like protection of it, it's 48 extra.
Yeah.
And then
It's
insurances and
definitely
then a
not that cheap.
deposit.
It's
Because the
definitely not
thing
that
is, the
cheap.
deposits are crazy. Where the deposits can be more than what the car costs.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Than what the car than like the Blue Book value.
Mm. Yeah.
Because like that's
Or-
one of the things why people, you know, if why it's better to buy a car in some ways, because if you want to go somewhere, it just is going to kill you to rent a car.
Mm-hmm.
All right, wait. Now let's do an Uber ride. All right, where I live.
This I definitely know a lot about.
Yeah, anybody in this city is gonna. All right, this is my
But
address.
every
Now
city is a little
let's-
different. So we're gonna do New York. And where are you?
Yeah.
You're in Queens.
Yeah, I live in Kew Gardens, Queens. So let's say I went. All right, let's say I went to from my house in Kew Gardens, Queens to JFK Airport.
Oh shit. I don't really even know where Kew Gardens. I have a sense of it, but
It's close to Forest Hills.
okay. I'm sure you have no idea what that means, Mike.
No clue.
Oh wait, I have to. No, wait, I'm not gonna. Wait,
But
I have
that
to log in.
island on the map is like nothing. Like
I know it looks like it's not.
I didn't even learn until recently that the big one is Long Island.
Right. And Queens and Brooklyn are officially on Long Island. But
Yes, they're
no one would
physically
ever
part of Long Island.
they don't want to they would never say that. They would never want to be. We're both from Long Island, so we can say that. But
So we're like very much like yay with if you grew up on Long Island, I feel you probably agree that if you grew up on Long Island, you're either a person that can't wait to move back to your hometown and you're so excited that your kids are going to go to your elementary school, or you like couldn't wait to get off Long Island.
yeah,
I feel like
usually
there's
it's
no
one or-
in between.
usually it's one or the other, yeah.
Both
But
of the drummers of my bands are from Long Island,
oh yeah? Oh, that's cool.
coincidentally.
Wait, well, let me look. Here,
That's
wait.
funny. There's a lot of us all over the place.
I mean, Long Island's like a big place too, and it's funny because people like are like, "Oh, you must know my aunt Karen from Long Island." I'm like, it's a pretty big place.
Oh, I
But you're
know.
from New York City. Do you know Phil?
Wait, I don't know if
That's
it's
really
gonna let me
funny.
log in, but I mean,
Are you
did
near
a lot of your friends
Phil
move
House?
back to Long Island or no, Jessica? Did a
Yeah, I
lot
have
of
a
your
good amount of
friends-
my friends that move back. I mean, I definitely have a lot of friends that live in the city and they'll visit
Yeah.
like me, but then I have some friends that moved back. But most of my friends were not the type that moved back. I definitely have more adventurous friends. I mean, not that the other ones aren't adventurous, but
You had more friends that were gonna try.
yeah,
somewhere.
like a lot of artist friends and stuff. Okay,
Let me
so
see.
Uber, right? And also,
Wait, now I can't log in because wait, I don't think I can leave.
do you mean right now?
Wait,
like,
let me see.
On a Sunday at 9?
Yes, right now. Good question because the price is a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
What time it is? Let's see. All right.
And it's been a while since I've taken an Uber to the airport, but I think they have a flat rate, don't they? But where she is pretty close to the airport.
Yeah, you see, that's wait. They're asking for the airline name. Fine, Delta. All right.
I have
Okay,
to
so
stop.
let's say I did Uber X right now. I want
Uber
to do
X
an
is like
Uber.
a nice one, right? Is that like
Yeah.
the bigger one?
Say I wanted to do that, an Uber to JFK now from Kew Gardens. What would that be?
$28.
54,
And Mike, what do you think?
54.50.
You know that's not unreasonable. It is 38.
That's 38. Okay. That would probably be like where from me, it would be like that much.
For you to go from where you live in Brooklyn to JFK.
Probably something like 55 or something.
Yeah, because it's a little further. Because Kew
Yeah,
Gardens, you're right. It's pretty close to
you're pretty close.
JFK and
Yeah,
it's pretty close to LGA. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're lucky that way.
it's good if you have
Yeah,
to flee the law. This
right.
is the
I know
neighborhood.
that's one of those. Wow, it's a good deal. When I used to live in Harlem, and I was pretty close to LaGuardia. It would be like I could take like a bus ride to the airport, and it was like really close. But it gets different when you're in Brooklyn. Then you're a little bit further from the
I feel like LaGuardia is just like the perfect word for New Yorkers.
LaGuardia. LaGuardia.
Yeah, like they love saying it. Don't like older like
LaGuardia. It's
So-
definitely a very New York name.
LaGuardia. It's just perfect for that accent.
LaGuardia.
Custom.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
All right. Let's see. On Instacart. All right, wait.
Oh, Instacart. I don't think I've ever used Instacart.
I got a deal on it. And, all right. So say you were getting something from the Costco.
Mm.
This is a gluten-free Sabatino smoked mozzarella with artichoke.
Mm.
Wait, no, it's a sausage with
Oh.
smoked mozzarella with artichokes and garlic chicken sausage.
From
48
Costco?
ounces. How
Does-
much is that?
Does it show how many there are? It's
It looks
48.
like 48 ounces. There's probably like 6 of them.
Like 48 ounces. I have no perspective on that
48
whatsoever.
ounce sausage is entering.
12
right
ounces
now.
is a pound? No, that's not right.
16
Don't make
ounces
fun
is
of
a
me.
pound.
I don't really know ounces. Well, 12 ounces is like a soda, right?
Well, at
Yeah.
least you know Jessica's not a heavy drug user.
I do use drugs sometimes, but I don't really even know what's going on half the time
Right.
with the amounts I'm getting. I just know what I pay and what I get.
You just pay and glad your needs were met. And then
It's been a while since I've done a lot of like experimenting with amounts of drugs. That's tough. Costco, and you have
Yeah.
to pay, and you're saying Instacart, not even
yeah,
just
it's the
buying
fee
it,
on Instacart, not
so
if you
they
actually went
deliver it
into the
to you and
Costco.
stuff.
Yes.
23.
And Mike, what do you think?
26.
1367.
You know, a good trick question.
Another one that's really confusing. Yeah.
A good trick question you could have really gotten us with is how much are the hot dogs at Costco? Because
That's
Mm.
one of the
Those are
best.
clearly the hot dogs is clearly a confusing. Those are going to be cheaper for sure, right?
That's one of the
Although,
best
unless
spot,
it's like 50
cheapest
hot dogs.
lunches you could get to get like
It-
a hot dog and like
No.
a soda
Oh, you
from
mean at the
Costco.
Costco, like
Yeah.
you buy at the place? At
They
the
have
Yeah,
a-
but
where they
you
those,
can
like,
get
loaded.
Costco on Instacart. You can get stuff, but typically I found out that the Instacart prices are higher than in-store prices
Yeah, that's what I would assume that.
because
Well-
they assume if you can afford, but
Yeah, I don't know.
sometimes you feel like you have to get it delivered because like if you don't have a car, you don't necessarily want to be walking with groceries. Like I don't, but
Well, they
I don't know.
apparently they've like devoted themselves to keeping the cafe prices there the same as when they
Whoa.
opened in 1984. So a hot dog's literally like
Whoa.
89 cents.
1984.
Dude,
Like the bucks.
I feel like I should just
That's very rare.
right. I always think like I should just have a subscription there just
I
so,
know.
like dollar hot dogs and
I
like
know.
ice
True.
cream. They're like giant hot dogs too, sodas, everything's like $100.
You do get really good deals there.
Yeah.
At Costco, yeah. It just seems like it's such a thing. Like once you're like shopping at Costco on weekends, it feels like you've succumbed to like the boring life is what it feels. Well,
I don't mind going shopping there with my parents' membership for sure. But there's definitely some things where I'm like, I don't need.
I
Like,
feel like a
as
billionaire.
much as they're giving.
So many of them are like 20 tubs of something, or
It's like going to Aldi or something. Like I feel like I'm like a big spender. Like just toss it in the cart. It doesn't matter.
oh yeah, Aldi's great.
I've been getting a lot of all day lately because you can get them through Instacart, but like I don't know. Some of their stuff is okay. Some of the stuff
Yeah.
it's just not as good as like Trader Joe's. Like I
yeah.
don't want it all
Of course.
But Trader Joe's doesn't do delivery. They just
Oh
won't
yeah.
do delivery. I'll start a delivery service and I won't get caught.
Yeah, you should do an underground Trader Joe's delivery
Yeah.
service. That would
It,
be interesting.
it would probably be popular, but it's probably a lot harder to scale
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of a thing.
That would
Then
be
you
really hard to do for sure.
now are you ticked off with your treatment as an Instacart shopper? Come work for me. There we
I might have to get
yes.
guys.
We can wrap it up. So guys,
Yeah.
do you have any jokes on inflation?
Oh gosh. Let me think.
Yeah, I kind of did mine early. I have had a bit for years on working at the movie theater when I was a teenager, and how um people would blame me behind the counter as though awkward, greasy 17-year-old Mike Moran had anything to do with the film,
That's funny.
had any pull whatsoever in the film industry,
Yeah.
All the heads of all the major studios are sitting around the table. So we all agreed to provide the public with the best possible product at the lowest possible price. But of course, the final vote goes to an awkward 17-year-old who spends all of his time fantasizing about starting a new metal band called Fallen.
That's funny, Fallen. Sounds very.
That was actually a name I think I considered in high school with my fantasy bands that I had in my head.
That definitely sounds like hard. I would say hard rock, which feels very mom-esque thing to say. I don't really have inflation jokes, but I definitely have a lot of I've had to work a lot of jobs jokes.
Yeah,
And how working as a part-time professor sometimes feels like I'm working at Starbucks, but I don't get as much money or as much benefits.
it's sad to say that's true.
But yeah, I need to have more. I definitely don't talk about cost too much in my set. I think I need to add some inflation jokes or some just expensive jokes.
So do you guys have anything you want to promote out to the world?
Do you, Mike?
I write for the Hard Times. Check me out at Hard Times.
Hard Times.
Yeah, the Hard
Nice.
Cool.
punk
And
music.
that's an online publication, or
Yeah. It's like the Onion for punk rock.
wow,
That's so
that's been
fun.
interesting.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
People can see the feature film that I am a co-star in and
Wow,
produced.
yay.
That's on Amazon Prime, and
Oh.
it's called Unpacking. And it's
Nice.
a really fun short comedy about fucked up.
Wow.
I mean, how we're all fucked up. And I'm a Long Islander that likes sex and crystals. So check it out.
Wait, in real life?
I mean, in real life, but I'm like the exaggerated version of
Hard
me. in the
Times,
movie.
and you said unpacking.
Yes.
Time.
It's very short for a feature. It's like under an hour and a half.
And you acted in it and you wrote for it?
Well, we all kind of contributed to the script, but two women wrote it, and then we improvised like probably 30 or 40% of it. So a lot of it's improvised.
Nice.
Wow, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
And how did you get involved in that? That's cool.
Oh, just we were all like really wanting to make a feature, and we sort of almost did it as an experiment. We did it in Bali, and we're like, well, if it doesn't work out, we'll get a trip out of it. But we shot it very bare bones. We raised a little bit of money. We also did some crew work. We did it in 2 weeks. It was total insanity. But at the end, we had a pretty good finished product. So we, went to a bunch of festivals, like 50, probably something like that. And then we got to get it on Amazon Prime, which is cool. It's not as fancy as Netflix, but it's still cool.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that is great.
Great. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that. Of course, I have to
Please.
call my mom for the password.
Tell
Yeah.
me, tell me what you think.
It's
Unless you
called
don't like it.
Guys,
What'd
What's it called?
it's called, I have to call my mom and they send her like a code so I can use her
Oh, yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But yet I don't think she understands how to do
Well,
because
I can maybe give
she
you
just
my
says
code
it's-
if you can't. I
Yay!
think I can figure it out. It's been a long time since I've logged in.
All right, guys, you have been
Thank
amazing
you.
guests. This
Thank you
has
so
been
much.
another great episode of the Inflation Game. Don't spend too much and stay tuned for future episodes.
Thank you so
Thank
much. Bye. Bye.
Bye, guys. Yeah.